To create a Google document, the first thing you want to do is go to drive.google.com. No www. And push enter. And I have a lot of documents in here, but if you're not using Google Drive, there probably won't be anything in here that you'll see. You'll notice that there are two icons. One is a create icon and one is an upload icon. If you want to upload documents that you already have, like a Word document or a PowerPoint or Excel or even PDFs or other things such as Photoshop or anything else that you use on your computer, you can actually just use it as storage. But I'm going to create under the create button. And you'll notice what I have under here is the options to create a text document, a presentation, which is similar to PowerPoint, a spreadsheet, which would be similar to Excel. The holy grail, in my opinion, of Google Docs is the forms, and kind of the redheaded stepchild is doing drawings, but actually I think it's super cool and I love to use it all the time. So I would really encourage you to check out forms and drawings if you've never used anything like that especially. So I'm going to go ahead here and click on document. And with any of these, you're going to notice a couple of options. It's going to say in the upper left-hand corner that it is untitled. So if you go to the upper left-hand corner and click on that, it's going to allow you to rename it. My document. I'm going to put OK. Now, really the beauty of using Google Docs is there is no save button. It does save automatically. Even if you don't name it, it'll still save it. So that's pretty nice, so don't be looking for a save button. But what you should be looking for is this blue share button in the upper right-hand corner. Now, what you'll notice on that is that it is a padlock, and that means that it is private. So before I type anything on my Google Doc, I click on the blue share button. Now, there are times where it's appropriate that I want my document to be private. For example, test or benchmark, I clearly don't want that to be publicly accessible. This link under the blue share button is how you can share this with others. However, if I were to give you that link right now, you would not be able to see my document because it is private. So I can change that two ways. Way number one is down here at the bottom where it says add people. I can add in your name, or rather your email. And so if I add you, and I can give you different editing privileges. I can give you editing privileges, or just commenting privileges, or just viewing privileges, depending on what I want the person to do who's collaborating with me. So I'm using this drop-down list. I can also add a message. So maybe this person doesn't know that they are getting this document shared with them. So I'll be like, this is just for fun. You can delete it. I'm just using this as a sample. And then you do share and save. Okay, so now you can see that I've shared this document, so both me and my husband can edit it, but it's still private. So if I want anybody else to see it, I need to click here on the word change. So I click on change and I have three options. It is public on the web, anyone with the link, or private, and it is private by default. So I'm going to go ahead and click anyone with the link, and you'll notice down here it says anyone, the access is anyone can view. So if I were to share the link with you, you'd be able to look at it, but you would not be able to edit it. If you want to, you can click on this drop-down list, and you can give commenting rights or editing rights. Now that's anyone can edit. Now I like to use this when I'm trying to collaborate on Twitter, or especially with my students, and I don't want to have to wait for them to sign into their Google accounts, or maybe they don't even have Google accounts. I'll give them can edit. But I very rarely say anyone can edit. I may or may not want anyone can comment. 99% of the time I leave it as anyone can view, and then I go ahead and hit save. So again, this link up here is what I would use to share it with other people to give them access, so that when they click on it, they see the document. But I do need to make sure that they have at least viewing rights. And then anyone who I want to implicitly collaborate with, I'm going to type in their email address down here in the add people.